What's up, riders? Old Man Ronin here. Welcome back to the channel. What a couple weeks it's been. You know, we had the computer issues there, and you know, I tried to get it fixed, but it was so old. Even the programs I was using when I do my editing and stuff, it was really jamming it up. And then when it started making that tick, 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 tick noise and telling me it's rewriting the hard drive, yeah, that was bad news. So what we did is we bought a new computer, and I had to wait for parts to get shipped in because I got one that has a lot more technology. Basically, I had to do a better graphics card because the one that I was running in my old computer was, I think, was built in 1412, something like that. It was really old, and we've got pretty much modern stuff now, and I'm going to be running now you'll never see it. Well, maybe you will. I don't know. We're going to be running a dual monitor system as well too. That way we can you know, expand our timeline and make editing for me a lot easier. But I mean, it was not only for the YouTube, it was making me suffer in my real job too. I was unable to write menus and print flyers up, for menu flyers up like I normally do. So I mean, it's been a rough road to hoe, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you get that reference. You know, sometimes I go back into countryisms. But yeah, we're gonna go today. I'm gonna roll you with me. We're heading to Nashport, Ohio, which is the closest post office to me. And we're gonna set up a post office box, which I had not done yet. People have been saying, where can we send stuff to you? Well, we're going to be able to do that today. So hang on. We're going to take the old Royal Enfield Himalayan and we're going to ride over to Nashport and get a P.O. box. Stay tuned, guys. It's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be fun, but it's going to be a video. What a beautiful day. You know, it's been fairly cool the last several days. In fact, we had near freezing temperatures here. I'm thinking like, wait a minute, what's going on? It's the end of May. Well, today is the 1st of June. I thought I would do this video as opposed to putting some of the older stuff I had already done, because I wanted to give you a kind of a fun update on what we've been doing, you know, when the computer's been down. We've had quite a few live streams. I think we ran like 5 or 6, something like that. I'd have to look exactly. But it's odd that right after I did the 100th video, my computer took a big poop. I don't know. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You know, it's part of life, I reckon. I mean, you know, I had like a lot of the computer nerds that are on the channel go, well, you need to be more maintenance on your computer. What are you talking about? You turn it on and you turn it off. I tried to back up everything of a really importance, except for I didn't back everything up like in the last like 2 weeks, and you know, I should have, because I lost some important information, and but that's just the way it is. It put a hold on me sending out t-shirts, I'll tell you that, and some stickers. So I hope you guys, if you were trying to buy some of that stuff and you said, well, Ronin, where in the world is my stuff? Well, I was unable to get to the files that, and I did have it backed up, but I was unable to get to the files that had all your addresses and stuff on. So that's none of the reason why we're heading over to Nashport today to set up that P.O. box so we can start sending y'all stuff out as soon as we possibly can. I know it's one of those type of things. Hey, Chipmunk, it's one of those type of things that we know what we want to do. It's just a matter of getting time to do. If you, not to do. No, it's getting the time to be able to actually do the things, accomplish some of the tasks that we got. You know, besides regular life. I mean, one of the cool things is that I have this food truck that I run, and business has been really, really good. Man, chipmunks are out like crazy today. But business has been really, really good, and I've been really, really busy. And as far as the trials and tribulations going with the computer, I got a guy that lives in Newark who made me a new computer. I don't know if I overpaid or not, but I got a computer. And you know, it's one of those type of things. I know what it costs to work on motorcycles. I know what food costs are. I know what markups are for you know, in the restaurant business and the food truck business, the margins are extremely small. I know that stuff. I know a lot of other things, like going outside and tracking animals and watching them. There's a lot of stuff that I do know. The stuff that I don't know, I'm the first to admit it. Computers, not so much. But the computer crash that we had, in fact, I thought about doing this as a a thumbnail saying, "Oh my God, it crashed," and I think I will. So you're going to see this. You're not going to know what it is, but will it be a little bit of clickbait? Yeah, it's going to be some clickbait. So you guys that have issues on clickbait, get over yourself. I'm trying to get views, baby. But regardless, I'll tell you, we've had a lot of fun over the last couple weeks. I really do enjoy doing live streams, and I think I'm going to do more of them, but in conjunction with the 2 videos a week on Sunday and Wednesday. I think we're going to do a live stream maybe like every Friday. I haven't decided yet. The live stream will be in the morning, like we did the ones that we were forced to do when we didn't have the editing program. So I think I'm going to keep it on that 8 o'clock in the morning, because a lot of people overseas are able to see it too, instead of being in the middle of the night. I know you can't be worldwide and not have it in the middle of the night somewhere, but we're going to try to do the best we can. And I'm not going to start that till the middle of June sometime. I've got to get a lot more stuff editing. Right now, besides filming this video today, it's going to be constant editing, because we got some really cool stuff planned over the next several weeks. In particular, with that giveaway that you saw on the live stream about the Super Re headlights, the 5 3/4 inch headlights, and we're going to be giving away 2 of those. Going to do an install video on M's bike. We're going to do a first impressions, and then we're going to do a nighttime video in comparison to the stock headlight and the Super Re, which I think you're going to get a kick out of seeing, because that thing is built pretty tough. You know, a lot of those. In fact, Iron Lady has a Amazon knockoff of a Daymaker on her Sportster, and it's plastic. This thing here has an aluminum body, and it's built a lot heavier. Plus the fact it gives you the ability to have turn signals besides a halo built into the headlight. And we're going to do that on Emily's bike, because she wants to clean up the front of her motorcycle, and that means getting rid of those aftermarket turn signals that are on the forks. She's not really a big fan, and she wants to keep that low, or that thin profile on the front of the Sportster. And so that we're going to do that for her, and that may be a video coming up in the next couple weeks. Well, it will be, because I was talking to Super Re, and they wanted to make sure they had a lot of 5 3/4 inch headlights in stock before we actually release the videos, because they're going to offer a discount, 15% for viewers of Ronin, Ol Man Ronin. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's going to bring that price of that very high quality headlight down quite a bit. So look for that in the upcoming episodes. But they told me they want to wait till after June 8th, because that way they'll have all their supplies up and going. So, and for other news, they have a 7-inch headlight as well too. And if you guys are Jeep owners, check their website out. They do a lot of stuff with the Wranglers, and they're pretty good stuff. I mean, not only just headlights, they do other things as well too. So it's a pretty good company, and they seem to be really nice folks. And I'm talking to a gentleman named Kuhn, and he seems to be a really nice guy. So again, and they basically, when they approached me to do this video, or to do this, they wanted to have me do a test and say, hey, would you test this, yada yada yada. And I said, you know, I don't really like to do that kind of thing. However, if you have a lot of confidence in the product, why don't you send me 3 of them? One of them I'll do a install video on, and the other 2 I'm going to give away to my audience, because I want to reward you guys for being such fervent viewers. So they agreed, and I said, but again, I want to also offer a 15% discount for people that don't win it, because I mean, we're only going to get 2 people that's going to win it, and you do not have to live in the United States. One of the things I'm going to do on my own, since I have such great Patreon supporters, and this is where this is coming from, is my Patreon supporters and people that send me super chats on the live chats, or even on my premieres. When I do a premiere, you have the opportunity to do a super chat, and what that does is that generates a little bit of income for me. Not much. I mean, you can put as much as you want, but you know, normally people send about $5 or $7 or $10, something like that, and that kind of stuff I give back by sending out, you know, that don't cost you anything when I do giveaways, or I'm sending you, you know, like these headlights. They're going to be, I'm going to pick up the cost of shipping on those. So I mean, that's something that's, I don't know, a lot of people enjoy, and they don't have to worry about having to pay extra or anything of that nature. So they get a nice product. Be able to put it on their motorcycle. It's really simple instructions. I went through them already. Basically, you just plug and play. Now, if you want to do the turn signals, you got to make some adjustments on your turn signals. You know, run the wire into the headlight. But it's only like 4 wires, 3 or 4 wires, 1 common and 2 hot. But other than that, it's really easy. But you'll be seeing that in the installation. But yeah. Nice little road here we're taking over to Nashport. It does take you a little bit of time to get over there, but again, it's the closest post office to me that has and I have the ability to run over there like once or twice a week and, you know, pick stuff up. I know a lot of people are wanting to send me mail. I get emails all the time. Ol Man Ronin, what's your address? I want to send you this. I want to send you that, and that's pretty cool because I haven't. I don't really want to put my home address, if you know what I mean, because you never know. It is the internet. But we're going to put a P.O. box, and it's going to. Hopefully, I'll let you know by the end of this video what it is. I don't know if they're going to give me the number right away or not. But I've never had a post office box before, so this is going to be all new to the old Ronin guy. So. Well, if you remember, we've been through this tunnel upcoming here several times, and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to switch back and forth between the two videos because we haven't been able to do this in a while. The last couple of videos that I did with the well, let's go through the tunnel first and do not a rev bomb. We're going to do a beep bomb because Himalayans don't rev bomb. Here we go. Yay me. But what I was getting at was the last couple of videos that we did, I mean, I wasn't able to do the two video at the same time on my editing program because the hard drive was failing. I mean, it was literally, I would make a move. I know you guys don't know anything about editing. When you put your film up there and you got a couple different ones you want to overlay, like with this one you're going to see my stay there, lady. Well, you're going to see my voice. It's on the helmet cam, and I have to sync it to the front cam. And once I do that, I have two windows, not windows, but two timelines open, and I have to make sure that they're synced up properly, or it looks like I'm doing a Godzilla movie from the, the 1950s. But we don't want to do that. So every time I would make a move on the program, it would shut down and I'd have to restart it, and it was a total disaster. And I was talking to my computer guy, and he was telling me we need to get it over there as soon as you can. And to be honest with you, I was trying to save a little bit of money. I know you can't always do that. Sometimes you just got to go and spend the daggone money, and I waited too long till it finally crapped out. And Iron Lady gave me all kind of crap about that. As well she should, because that was kind of a dumb move. Ended up costing me a lot more than I ended up wanting to do. Yeah, we're running 60 miles an hour at 4,800 RPM. You can do this all day on this motorcycle. You know, I was watching a video the other day by Weems, and I'll tell you what, that guy is probably, and I don't know him, I've never met him personally, it's Weems Motor Co., and I'll put the link to his channel down there as well too, but he seems to, he's a buddy of both Flipnaw and Shade Tree Surgeon, and obviously Shay Lisi, the whole group down there in Florida, and he just seems to be a genuine guy. He gave a gremlin bell to Flipnaw, and I thought that was one of the nicest gestures, even though he doesn't really believe in that stuff. It was one of the really nice gestures I've seen. You know, I've been blessed that every time I've gotten a motorcycle that I've been able to have somebody give me a gremlin. Now, this is the only motorcycle I don't have a gremlin bell on. So it's kind of funny about that, but my Harleys all have gremlin bells on, and I think that's pretty cool. I do enjoy having that kind of, you know, just a little bit of extra security, if you know what I mean. Well, we're here at the post office at Nashport, so we're going to shut her down, and we'll be right back. Well, that was semi-painless. And I'll tell you what, not that expensive. I thought it was going to be a lot more than that. So there is advantages living in the country. Yeah, let's see. Every time I put my helmet on there, I got to adjust my mirror. But yeah, that was fun. Well, as fun as spending money can be. Well, I'll put my post office box down at the bottom here. It's P.O. Box 191, so if anybody's interested in sending me lots of money, that's what it is. I take checks and money orders. I'm just kidding you. But yeah, that was, I'll tell you what, for the first video, it's kind of a neat adventure. We're going to try to do more stuff like this, where we just get on the bike and just talk about stuff that's going on in my life. I know a lot of the more popular YouTube channels do that. So we're going to try to do a little bit of that besides our how-tos. That's so beautiful out here. Besides our how-tos and our, you know, build series and things like that, we're going to be doing, plus our travels. And we've got a really cool adventure we're going to take here in the next couple weeks. That we're, there's a trail called the Trans-Ohio Trail, or TOT. It doesn't go over the whole state. It only, you know, starts in the middle of the state and heads south, or vice versa. But it's kind of cool. It's a lot of back roads and dirt roads, not so much trails like the Trans-America Trail is. But we're going to do that as a test or a runner to the Trans-America Trail. So yeah, it's going to be fun, and that's going to be something you're going to look forward to pretty soon. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video today. Welcome back, Old Man Ronin. That's what people have been going to say, I know that. But if you did, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell notification button. That way you know when all of our videos come out. Until next time, ride safe, everybody, and keep her on two wheels. And I don't have to sing the song.